And just to share with you guys, I'm also a Man United fan. And with us in the studio today, we have Jacob, we have Amar, and also Eddie. Welcome to the studio, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, today is a Man United edition. I'm not sure is it going to be a happy edition or is it going to be a sad edition. So let's talk in general about the entire season so far. Okay, let's start with you, Jacob. How has it been being a United supporter, wearing a very old school jersey? You know, when people take one glance at you, they might think that, oh, you're a Chelsea fan until they see the badge.
Yep.
So how has it been?
Yeah, very disappointing season, I would say, because of where we are right now. So I think we are right now at number 30. But we trust the new system, the new formation that the manager brings. So I believe this is a process, and we should not change the formation. And I think this will take some time for us to build up.
Okay. And yourself, Amar?
It's quite a roller coaster ride for the team, even for myself, being a United fan for the past 25 years. For the past 25 years, I remember my first match. So David Beckham with number 7 jersey. So and then now try to turn back time and see like.
Now who's the number 7 on the injured table?
But just hope things will get better. New manager, new system, new formation. So let's hope things will get better day after day.
Okay, and Eddie, for you?
Yeah, currently number 13. At least you are still above Spurs. If that's the benchmark that we can put for this season, I don't know, man. But yeah, like he said, it's been a roller coaster ride. It's not about the manager, the system, the philosophy, whatever it is. At the end of the day, the identity of United itself, slowly fades away. So we're really missing the All United. So we need to trust and hoping that the best will come. Yeah.
Right. It's very interesting because just few years ago, before Liverpool were winning titles, they used to talk about the history. And then now you are saying, hopefully we'll be back to the best and there's no identity.
Yeah.
So under Ruben Amorim, what is the identity right now? As a fan, when you're watching, what is Man United?
I think not much of the old DNA of United that we can see with what Amorim tried to apply in the team at the moment. So one bad situation I can call changing managers frequently will not resolve. It's not the solution. Like we saw the interview for Ronaldo and Piers Morgan. He shared that the team need to evolve, need to change everything, the management, the people in the team. And also, if you look at the players, like the squad depth that we have at the moment, like before a match of United against any specific team, like people don't feel like, fear to face United. So even me as a true fan of United, since the 90s, I think that we used to look at the, lineup and feel like, wow, this is United. Okay, we're going to get demolished, So it's not the same anymore. Yeah, a lot of things need to be done.
Okay, and Amar, according to his point right now, he did mention that during the interview with Piers Morgan, Ronaldo did say it's not about players, but he did call out Erik Ten Hag because Ten Hag did drop him, and Ten Hag said he didn't get the energy and the passion from Ronaldo. So is it a player FC problem, or is it a manager problem, or is it the Glazers problem, or is it now Sir Jim Ratcliffe problem? Which is it? Looks like it's an entire turmoil in Man United.
Okay, if you can recall, I bring back to what happened before the interview with Piers Morgan after they sacked Ole and they appointed Ralf Rangnick for a short period of time as a football consultant and also as a caretaker at that time. What Ralf Rangnick said, you don't need to wear a spec to see what are the problems. It's an open heart surgery from end to end. The players don't run enough, they don't do enough and everything. So what Rangnick did was, his first game, he said press. And then they press for the first game, second game, back to normal. So it's not the formation, it could be the player. There's been the same player who's still there since Louis van Gaal era. I can mention the name, Luke Shaw. So he's still there. So managers go in and out, keep changing manager, there's a problem. So that would have to go. If you ask me, the debt would have to go. And then need to fix the salary structure that is happening with paying a lot to someone who's not contributing enough to the team, like Mount, like Shaw, even Casemiro, Maguire. So that's it. So I think let's pray for the best for Ruben. So let's hope he got a good preseason. At least some financial backup for him to have the player that he wants, that suit his formation. He can play 3 at the back. So let's hope he can do it something. Yeah.
Right, and when you're seeing this, right, the players are not performing. When Ralph came in and he said they need an open heart surgery. When Ole came in, he took off the shackles, and the first game I remember it was 5-0 demolition of Cardiff. Pogba had the best game, Rashford, Martial, everyone, right? And then when Ole got sacked, everything looked gloomy. And then Rangnick came in, and then Ole, and then Ten Hag came in. Now this season, everyone is backing the manager. And where we have seen for United, 2 of their wingers, in fact, in Marcus Rashford and also Anthony. They have left the club. Rashford have got a couple of assists. Anthony is killing it in Real Betis. So is it actually problem Man United, or is it the players when they go out, they're trying to prove a point? Because somehow, whenever the players leave United, they are scoring, they are assisting. But in United, they are suffocating. Is it the burden of the jersey? What do you think as a fan?
If you ask me, you got a point over there, the burden of the jersey and some of the pressure from the English media. If you're talking about Marcus Rashford, as we know for the past few years, not even few years, even to the England national team, the pressure from the English media as well. Rashford, if he's not scoring, people start blaming him. He's playing good, then people forget about what happened. So, because he's British, that's one. But for Anthony, I think it's totally because of the price tag. It's totally because of the price tag. Can you imagine someone coming in from Dutch League, Ajax, 89 million to the Premier League, trying to prove that he can play, but don't forget, his debut for the first straight 3 games, he scored goals. And then after that,
against Arsenal was his debut.
Against Arsenal was his debut. And then he kept scoring, and then after that, he went missing. So, in Real Betis, if he's performed, I'm happy.
You got to sell him more money lah.
At least we can get something out of it. We can get something out of it, right? Something like that. So even for Marcus, I'm a little bit sad because he's Mancunian. That's the only thing.
Right. And now to you, Jacob. Basically, what is the future? Because when Amorim took over, everyone thought, okay, it's a breath of fresh new air. But then I think in the month of December till early Feb, result was not great. Now it looks like United have turned the corner. Europa League looks like promising. Premier League also, you guys are not going to get relegated. So that's a bright. Can you imagine? It hurts, right? From challenging titles, opponents coming to Old Trafford being scared of you, and then you guys facing relegation battle, fighting with Everton, Tottenham, and all this. Now, where do you see? Because like in fact, one of the prime transfer target for Ruben Amorim was Quenda, and he has been confirmed to join Chelsea right now, right? And it's a player. He's a 17-year-old player. Ruben basically nurtured him, and then even he is choosing not to join his former manager. Of course, we don't know what happened behind the scenes or whatever not. And with the FFP that is currently going on with Man United, because of the 1 billion that has been spent, right? There's basically, United cannot sell anybody. Like you see, for example, Anthony, like he mentioning 80 odd million, 90 million, you bought him, you're only going to get 30 million, you're taking a minus 60 there. Of course, Rashford is going to be a plus whatever. La. Yeah, but Jadon Sancho, you bought him for 70 something, you're going to sell him for 25. So there itself is a hit. And then when players like Quenda all is saying no to United, then who is Ruben going to turn to then?
I think the players that he can give opportunities to the academy. I think they are playing very well. We can take an example as Haven, the centre back guy.
Yep.
So and he's been performing very well at the moment compared to the one who's earning much more in the club. So I think academy is one of his choice.
Right.
I think building up from down and building up the team from young age. So I think, yes, of course he need to buy. So I think he have some other options like Gyökeres.
Gyökeres, that's 100 million. There's no money for Gyökeres, guys.
It's quite hard
FIFA
to
can.
Yeah, that's the thing. Building from academy. I think this is one of the things that I saw.
Right.
The one who earns a lot does not contribute much, like Amos.
I think that is something that Liverpool used to do. They went and bought all the smaller player stars in the small teams, and then they built. I think that's one. Another thing that I think United could follow is actually how Barcelona, when they were restricted with FFP, that's where Pedri, Gavi, all these guys came in. Ferran Torres, they signed like for 20 odd million, and right now they're performing. Look at Yamal right now, right? I think that's true. But then why is he not using Obi for a reason? Like you guys are saying, Heaven is coming, but now if Heaven is injured, looks like he's out of the season. A player comes in and he's going to get out of the season, right? But why is he not using Obi?
For me, trust is very important from a manager.
Okay.
So we know that consistency is not there for United. So maybe he want a fast result. So to get a fast result, sometimes you need an experienced, a proven players. So I can say that not all managers are brave enough, to take this kind of method to use, especially against the big team. But I want to add a little bit about what you said just now. Like, for example, a few players going out from United, like the GOAT now, in La Liga, and also Rashford. We never, argue about their capabilities. Okay, we know they are professionals. Okay, the thing is, how many United players are now currently playing United? When we ask them, they can answer like, since when you wanted to play for United, other than being professionals, other than wearing those jersey.
Yeah.
Since when you wanted to play for United? I think that is one of the most important things as a professional footballers, to play for Man United.
Right. Yeah. I mean, these days, you get weird answers. Like some of the footballers that signed for Man City, which team you used to watch? You say Man City in the 90s. I'm like, who watches Man City in the 90s, man? So that is basically very professional. That's at the end of it, And the last, before we move to the trivia round, how important is Europa League? Because your manager said he doesn't care about the Europa League. So does winning the Europa League, the pressure is there? Is it important for you guys to get the Champions League, or you think next season you guys need to be out of Europe for entire rebuild? Start with you, Eddie.
I think everyone will say it's not important. It's important until they lost to Newcastle, for example. Then it become not important.
Right.
Europa League is very, very important. It's not just for the sake of getting a cup, but also to boost the morale of the players. Also as a preparation for the team. Players like the first E is not regular. Like it keeps on changing. The formation starting with a 3-block defense, and then throughout the game you can see that it's changing. Not because we are leading, but we are pressure and we're trying to score goals.
To adapt, yeah.
So Europa League, for me personally, is very, very important for the team at this moment.
Okay.
At this moment.
Yourself?
If you ask me, for the fans, it's important for you to get to the Champions League.
Yep.
And talking back to your point that players don't want to come, if you don't have Champions League football, then you can't attract players. It's worse. It happens before, once Fergie retired, and even we have a Champions League football at that time, Moyes coming in to take over, players outside of the British League, they don't know Moyes, so they don't want to come. So if we don't play in the Champions League next season, so it'll be hard for us to attract talent to come, and even for financial, it will be bad for the team. Okay. Yeah, even if we qualify, then for some we get some amount of money.
Right, and for you, Jacob?
Yeah, of course, winning Europa League is important, although Amorim said it's not, doesn't care. But everyone knows Europa League, that is the only way for us to get Champions League.
Tottenham is there?
Yeah, Tottenham is there, Lyon is there, so our next match is against Lyon. But I'm pretty sure we can win it. But surprisingly, we are not playing the same way that we play Europa League. In Premier League, we are losing. But only yesterday we won, so that's a good news. It will also add moral boost to the team,
right?
And also revenue.
Of course, definitely qualifying for Champions League is great in terms of revenue, in terms of pulling power. But I think what Newcastle have done also, without Champions League, they managed to get Isak, they managed to get Gumares, they managed to get Tonali, they managed to get Gordon, they managed to get Harvey Barnes, right? Livermento. All these guys they got without Champions League. So I think the future is not that bleak, but let's see. And with that said, boys, are you guys now ready for the main event for tonight, the trivia round?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
All right, so let's see how well these Man United boys know their team. It's very easy. Okay, hands on the buzzer, guys. All the best to you all. The year 2011-2012 season. Manchester City pipped Manchester United on goal difference to win their first Premier League title. How many points did both clubs win? Yes, Jacob.
90.
It is incorrect. I'll repeat it. In the 2011-2012 season, Man City pipped Man United on goal difference to win their first Premier League title. How many points did both clubs win? Yes.
94, 93.
Either 94 or 93.
Yeah, I mean the difference is... Okay, 94.
Okay, it's incorrect. Jacob, you were very close. It was 89.
Okay. Not functioning.
Okay, next question. How many seasons did Joe Allen spend at Liverpool? Yes,
4.
it is correct. Well done. First point. Do you know which season?
Don't remember.
All right. Fun fact.
Joe Allen, right?
Yep, 2012 to 2016.
Okay.
All right, next question. Who won the Premier League title in the 2007-2008 season? Jacob.
2007, 2008.
Yeah,
Man United.
it is correct. Well done. Next question. Who was the top goal scorer in the 2009-2010 Premier League season? Yes, Amma.
Wayne Rooney.
It is incorrect. I'll repeat the question first. Who was the top goal scorer in the 2009-2010 Premier League season? Yes, Eddie.
Ronaldo.
It is incorrect. Do you just want to try? No points, but
Van Persie.
wow, all went with Man United players. Hey,
Because they have trio that time.
it was Didier Drogba with 29 goals.
About him.
All right, next question. Who is the current all-time goal scorer for West Ham United in the Premier League? Yes, Jacob.
Antonio.
It is correct. It is with 59 goals. Next question. Who is the all-time goal scorer for Tottenham Hotspur in the Premier League?
Harry Kane.
It is correct. Do you know how many goals?
213.
Close by 201.
201.
Good. All right, next question. Who currently wears the number 41 jersey for Arsenal?
Ethan Nwaneri.
It is correct. I repeat it.
Arsenal, bro.
Who currently wears the number 41 jersey for Arsenal? See, it's not a trivia round where I ask you all Man United questions, okay? It's a football show for a reason. Come on, guys. Number 41.
Cannot recall.
Cannot recall.
A striker.
Just try.
I'll just give one clue, lah, huh? The fastest to press the buzzer, lah. It's an Englishman. Yes, Eddie.
Arsenal, right?
Yeah.
Declan Rice.
Sorry?
Declan Rice.
It is correct. It is Declan Rice. Amma, you are still thinking. How many English players are there in Arsenal?
That's why.
All right, next question. Which player has the most Premier League seasons under their belt? Yes, Jacob?
Gareth Barry.
It is incorrect. Which player has the most Premier League seasons under their belt? Not games, huh? Season.
Season. What you said just now?
Gareth Barry.
Oh,
Yes, Amma.
Ryan
what?
Giggs.
It is correct. It is James Milner. He has played 23 seasons.
Not Barry.
Good try, good try. Ryan Giggs have won Premier League title every season. But again, the answers are not always Man United players, guys. All right, next question. Which player has scored the most goals in a debut Premier League season? Yes, Amma.
Erling Haaland.
It is correct. It is Erling Haaland. Do you know how many goals? By any chance?
51.
Bro, not that much. It's just Premier League season only, bro. It's 36 goals. 36 goals. All right.
Only single Premier League season. Sorry. Single Premier
Next question. Who is the all-time goal scorer for Crystal Palace in the Premier League? Yes, Eddie.
Mateta.
It is just because Mateta is scoring now, he doesn't become all-time top scorer, lah. I repeat the question to both of you all. Who is the all-time goal scorer for Crystal Palace in the Premier League?
Crystal.
Just try. Zaha.
It is Zaha!
I told you. He scored a lot.
It is Zaha!
Why I said Mateta? Ayo.
Why, bro, you didn't trust him? He literally blurted out the answer for you, you know.
Yeah, it's
You're
Zaha.
like, no, that's old, back, old. It is Zaha. Zaha is the top goal scorer, 67 goals.
Nice one.
Oh, Mateta, huh?
On form.
All right, so we are midway. Okay, Jacob, you're on the lead. You guys are not far behind. Time to chase. Okay, let's go. Question number 11. David Raya and Nick Pope wears the same number jersey for their respective teams. What are their jersey numbers?
22.
It is correct. Well done. Next question. Who is the all-time goal scorer for Newcastle United in the Premier League? Yes,
Dave.
it is correct. Any idea how many goals?
283. Yeah.
Just bang only, right? No. Just hantam only.
I was going through the stats.
Okay, now we'll leave it for the next round, the next contestants. All right, next question. Ollie Watkins is Aston Villa's current top goal scorer in the Premier League. How many goals has he scored so far this season? Now baca stats and come lah. The way Amma is thinking like doing mathematics lah.
11.
It is correct. Yes, Eddie?
7.
It is correct.
Me.
Now try lah.
9.
Go lower and lower. It is 13.
Wow.
All right, next question. Savinho is Man City's current top assist king. How many assists does he have so far this season?
7.
It is correct. It is 7. Oh, this one he saw already lah, the stats. Next question. Andre Onana is currently tied with Alisson Becker for the same number of clean sheets this season. How many clean sheets do both of them have so far? These are not mathematical questions, you know. Yes?
12.
It's open to both of you. You want to try?
7.
Correct, it is 8. Very close. It is 8. All right, next question. Which team in the Premier League currently leads the charts for the most number of tackles made so far?
Wolverhampton.
It is incorrect. Confidence I like, but the answer is wrong.
Tackles.
Which team in the Premier League currently leads the charts for the most number of tackles made this season?
Forest.
It is incorrect. It is your club lah. Man United. They have the most number of tackles.
Struggling.
That you all forget, right? You all see one. You all top of the league, is it? You all controlling possession and everything.
We are only leading the tackles.
You guys are leading lah. Next question. Which Belgian nationality goalkeeper currently plays for Nottingham Forest and has 12 clean sheets so far this season?
Cells.
It is correct. Now you know where is the 12th, right? It is Metzels. Onana and this guy, Alisson has how many?
7. 8.
8.
Tell also the answer. He still wants to go to 7. All right, next question. Which current Ipswich Town player had played for Man City, Leeds United, and West Ham United? Which current Ipswich Town player had played for Man City, Leeds United, and West Ham United? Yes?
Harrison.
Nope, it's incorrect.
Why me Harrison?
Ipswich Town. Since when Harrison played for Ipswich Town?
Wait, what is the guy name?
Rambut panjang.
Rambut panjang. One by one, give tips to each other.
Oh my god, what's your name?
What's his name?
I
No
know the
idea,
guy.
Jacob.
I know the
I
guy.
don't know.
He's like, I'm too in front lah. I don't care about this. Declan Rice's best friend lah. Now you put your hand on the buzzer.
His best friend or cannot. He playing for Man United.
Yeah.
Rim.
Who? Rim ah. Who is Rim?
Like the long hair. Leeds.
But who is Rim?
Rim. Something like that.
Team Rim.
I don't know lah.
That one is
maybe lah.
Fulham.
Fulham.
Kevin Phillips.
Done. Over. Finish already. Yeah, it's Calvin Phillips.
Best friend.
Now you know. Declan's best friend. Oh, he's at
Kevin
Man United.
Phillips.
Calvin Phillips lah.
Oh,
Declan Rice's best friend play for United.
I thought Messi.
Next question. What is the nationality of Idrissana Ganagay of Everton?
Ghana.
I repeat the question. What is the nationality of Idrissa Gana Gueye of Everton?
Senegal.
It is correct. It is Senegal. And the last question for tonight, trivia round. How many goals has Omar Marmoush scored so far for Manchester City since joining them in January this season?
4.
It is correct. And with that, Jacob, you are our winner for the trivia round. So, all right. So, not that difficult, right? Easy, yeah?
I was reading
I
one of
had
the
you
stats.
2 points.
2 points.
I had you 2 points.
Thank you.
Still win, 7.
All right. So, Jacob, congratulations. You made it to the Spitfire round.
All right.
So, the magic number that you require is just 7. If you don't know, skip. Only if you say skip, I can move on. All right?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. If you are ready and our crew are ready, let's go. First question for tonight. How many goals has Mo Salah scored so far this season?
27.
Correct. Which player wears the number 9 jersey for Leicester City?
James Vardy.
Correct. How many clean sheets does Alisson Becker have this season?
6.
No.
10.
No. Skip. Ron Vlaar previously played for Aston Villa. Is of which nationality?
Belgium.
Nope.
Skip.
How many goals has Justin Kluivert scored so far this season?
6.
No.
7.
No.
5.
No.
8.
No. Skip. Which former Man United player famously did the backflip celebration after scoring?
Nani.
Correct. Ricardo Calafuri of Arsenal is of which nationality?
Italy.
Correct. Stephen Ireland, who previously played for Man City and Aston Villa, is of which nationality?
Northern Ireland.
Nope.
Skip.
Which Uruguayan striker famously wore number 7 and played for Liverpool?
Fernando Torres.
No.
Suarez.
Oh my god! Oh yo, Jacob! And just to share with you guys, I'm also a Man United fan. So now, great job, you know, really good attempt. There's always season 2 for you to come back and try again.
Okay.
Right? So now, looking forward, there's no Premier League games for the next 2 weeks. It's time to recoup. And then the next game back is away to Nottingham. What is your expectation of the entire game?
Yeah, of course, it's going to be a hard game. Looking at the performance of Nottingham, I think they are number 3 at the moment.
Yeah, Champions League.
Yeah, Champions League,
Top
yeah.
4.
Change today. Now Nottingham become MU, MU become Nottingham.
But with Nottingham, I think we can win.
Oh!
Yeah, because if you
They beat Man City and you guys can win.
Yeah.
Confidence, whole new level.
Because right now we have the confidence after the Europa and also
Yeah,
yesterday's
the moral. Yeah.
win. Yeah, so I think we could win the game.
Okay. And for you, Amar?
It's not going to be an easy game. I'm happy with a draw against Forest, but I think we have a chance against City because we beat them away that day. So now time will be playing at home. So let's go for 4 points, draw and for.
I like how you skip Nottingham. You're like, screw Nottingham. I don't care about you. I want to beat Man City.
Rival.
True Mancunian lah. For you, Eddie?
Yeah, I think they are in top 4 at the moment, in a very good form. However, this is United. We will try our best to win. I will not settle for a draw. Going for a win because last game we also won the game.
Right.
So I think it's very good for the player morals. And I think Amorim will prepare maybe a different first 11 for this game. Yeah.
Alright. And for those watching at home, if you want to be like our boys here, come and take part in the studio, do not forget to share, like and comment. And our crew will get in touch with you so that you stand a chance to come to the studio, test your knowledge, and of course, stand a chance to win an original jersey of your favorite team. And with that, boys, it's a pleasure having you all in the studio. And it's a wrap. Thank you very much.
Thank you.